Vegas on the screen, feeling the flow, so pristine. Boom, as the beats align, electric dreams, they intertwine.
Rockin' in the spin, talking life's wild jive, sipping on wisdom with a grin. Midlife mischief, easy life. Life's a circus, changes all around. Always a glass where wisdom's found. I have jokes and tales by fire glow, discussing changes the season show.
Oh, we started already? Sorry. I was watching Lynn up there. Hi. I'm Raquel Kearney Ellikis. That up there is Lynn Dula. And you have accidentally, or on purpose hopefully, but accidentally most likely, stumbled upon Midlife Mischief. Happy Sunday. Hi, Lynn.
Hi.
We were just talking before we started the show about Lynn learning some new words.
Yeah, my little ones are, well, my husband started the conversation because apparently he wants to learn some of the newest slang that the kids are using today. I'm kind of accustomed to it because I hear it a lot more than he does.
Yeah.
And I'm on social media where he is not at all on social media. So
Not at all?
yeah. No, he doesn't do it at all.
Okay.
I know.
Kudos.
Weird, right?
That's
Yeah.
respect. Hey, I mean,
He does not do it at all.
okay,
At all.
okay. So, before we get started, though, I have to let everybody know we're everyone who's used to a 2 to 2.5 hour podcast. We are going
It's
to
only
try.
supposed to be an hour.
It's only supposed to be an hour, but by the time we look at the clock, it's already past 2 hours. So tonight we actually have to do it. We have to do a half-hour show because
Yes.
Lynn has some stuff she's got to get done. So instead of not doing a show at all, we decided we'll give it a shot, see how it goes. So wish us luck. All right, words. Let's hear them. Go.
So, and I'm not gonna do the meanings because I may get it wrong. But skibbity,
I've heard
Riz.
skibbity. Okay.
Rizzler.
Rizzler. I've never heard that
Well,
one.
Rizzler is the noun version of Riz.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What was
I
the
gotta write
other
these
one?
down.
It was gang.
Gang?
Yeah. So just like
Are they
what's
making
up,
these
gang?
up? Are these making
No.
these? No.
I made them do it in a sentence. So it's like, "What's up, gang?" or "What's up, gang, gang?" Gang, gang is like your best friend or your bestie.
Okay.
Baddie is another one. Baddie.
Is that
I
like a
guess-
bad guy? He's a baddie?
Yeah, it's a girl. It's a girl.
oh.
Like, oh, you're such a baddie. Like you have great style. You have great, energy. You're a
Okay.
baddie.
Okay. Okay. I see.
So yeah, he was there. Yeah, I left them back there teaching their dad some terminology because I was like, I gotta go.
You guys play. Go ahead. How was your week?
I started feeling very old because I remember my parents having a very similar conversation with us when we used to use hip hop or rap terminology around them.
Okay.
And they were like, so we would say things were fresh and they would say things were cool back in their era. Like, that's so cool. They still use the term cool, but not. but we would say, "Oh, that's fresh," or like word, or word is bond, stuff like that. And my parents was like, "What? What are you talking about?" So now I am now my parents.
Yep.
We are now our parents. So.
Yep. Congratulations.
We made it.
You know what I found out? I figured out that one of the bonuses of being an older mom, because I didn't have, I mean, you had yours a little bit later than mine, but I didn't start having kids till I was 30. And apparently that made me an old mom.
Yeah, me too.
Which it didn't affect me at all until my kids started going to school, and then I would go to the when they had the assemblies, and I would go to the assemblies, and then I would be in the gymnasium, and I would see all the other moms, especially at kindergarten. Later on, in middle school, it was different because then everybody was aging by middle school, but in kindergarten, that's when it would hit me the hardest. Yeah. And I was only when Tegan started, I was 30. Oh, okay. I was 36, 35, 36 when Tegan was in kindergarten. So I get it. I mean, I'm pushing 40 at that time. And these other moms were like, what, 24, 25, 26?
Yeah. Basically babies.
That was when it hit me.
Yeah.
But one of the bonuses of that is when your kids are teenagers, you're older, but they're keeping you in touch with everything that is younger. So you kind of have an advantage with that. They keep you young, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm glad that I waited to have kids. I'm glad I waited till my 30s because I enjoyed my 20s.
Me too.
I enjoyed being able to just have that moment of just living life and being young enough to appreciate living that life and not being bogged down with the responsibilities and the commitment of being a parent. I couldn't even imagine myself being a 20-anything mom. Like, I just don't even know what that would have looked like for me. No. By the time I was 31, I was a little bit more settled mentally.
Yep.
And I just was, I think even though at the time I didn't think I was ready, I was ready. Like, I was ready, but I didn't think I was ready. But at the same time, it was like, I couldn't even imagine. So a lot of my classmates that I went to school with, they had children like right out of high school, early college. I knew some of those. So now their children are grown, like real adults with grandbabies. Like, they have grandchildren, and their grandchildren, some of them are close to the age of my youngest, which is 10.
Yeah.
So it's like, and they're looking at me like, is that your grandson? And I'm like, no, that's my son. It's not my grandson. I look like I could have grandkids, but I don't. But I'm glad I had that because they missed out. So now, at the big age of 50, they're trying to live their best life.
They're trying to live their 20s.
Yeah. They're out there and they're having hot girl summer and they're in the clubs and doing all the things. And I'm like, oh no, I'm so glad I did not. Oh, I'm glad I did it the way we did it.
Oh, I am too. I wouldn't have it any other way. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't. Yeah. I wouldn't trade it for anything. My 20s, I don't remember half of my 20s. I was able to do what I wanted. If I wanted to go somewhere and if I wanted to go to the airport and just get on a plane and go somewhere, I didn't have to check in with anybody. I could just, as long as I could get the time off of work, I could go.
Yeah.
So if I had the time off work and the money, it didn't matter if that was the only money I had. I would figure that out when I got back. It didn't matter.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I didn't have to worry about that. I got to sleep. Yeah. I got to sleep. If I went out and I partied on a Friday night, I could sleep all day Saturday if I wanted to.
Yes.
I didn't have any babies poking at me or waking me up and having a hangover because I'd been partying the night. No.
Yeah. That was it. I have to applaud anyone that had kids in their early 20s though, and even younger, because for them to stay the course and take on that immense amount of responsibility and see it through, it takes a lot. It takes a lot, because you're still growing up yourself. You're still trying to figure things out. And not only are you trying to figure things out for yourself, now you have this other little person that you have to figure things out for as well. And it's great if you have a support system, you know, a mom, a dad, or somebody that can step in and help. But a lot of people don't have that. And so they have to kind of really wing it. And I just don't know if I'm sure I would have done it if I had to do it. Yeah. But I'm glad I didn't have to. I'm so glad I didn't have to go through that. Like, no. I don't mind being an old mom at this point. It's fine. I'm good.
But you're not really, because you've got little kids still.
I know, but my youngest is 10.
Yeah, but that makes you that still keeps you in touch with all the words that you need to know and all the hip stuff. I don't. You're not an old mom.
I'll be.
Because if you're an old mom, then I'm an old mom. So you're not an old mom.
Okay. So we won't own that.
It doesn't matter what anybody else says. Yeah.
So let's be like, okay, I guess that's not too bad. No, that's not too bad.
No.
At least he'll be an adult by the time I'm in my 60s. He won't still be, a kid.
Your 60s aren't that they're not that bad.
Far.
No, mine are closer than yours, but no, I mean, I can't imagine that it's going to be that much different. I'm sticking to that story. I have to show you this. Do you when you're on TikTok, you watch those trend things, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I even tried some of them.
Okay, well, I tried some of them too, so I have to tell you what happened. Do you see this?
Yeah. What is that?
You've seen it, where you put on your head and then you twist your hair around it to curl it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this works if you are 100% European white and you have thin hair. But if you are not and you have my hair,
no.
It was completely, by morning, it was like so tangled and it was only hanging on by the ends. And then, so when I took it out, the top was flat down to about my shoulders. And then the bottom, about this much, the bottom was all like really curly and just a mess. Just a mess. It took me forever to fix it. I had to wet it and fix it. So I'm afraid this one is going to be, unless I did it wrong. Maybe I did it wrong, but I did it when it was wet. It wasn't really wet.
Try it.
Huh?
Have Tegan try
it. She's got thin hair though, so it would probably work for her.
Yeah. Have her try it so we can see what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try it again. And this time I'll take
things from TikTok. Is that what we're doing now? Like, we're just trying stuff.
Well, we have to though, because like I said, this is, we're not old, but we do need to figure these things out sometimes. I also tried this. Yeah. I'm trying this stuff.
What is that?
This is the one that it says it will tighten your skin. You've seen the one where they rub it on their stomach and on their legs.
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen that one, and it's supposed to smooth. It's supposed to tighten all the cellulite on your bum, so you can wear a bathing suit. You really have to let me
know if that works, because I thought nothing works for that. So
I don't know. I will let you know. I've only had it for a couple days. I will let you know.
Do you have to put it on every day?
Yeah, apparently that's the secret, is you have to put it on consistently every night before you go to bed. And it has melatonin in it. So I thought, well, worst case scenario, it's got a moisturizer in it and it's got melatonin. I don't know about rubbing it on my belly, whether that's going to help me sleep, but hey, I mean, if I get a tummy rub before I go to sleep, that's fine. So I'll let you know.
My only thing about using like things like that for your skin, or vitamins or anything like that you have to take in order to change your body structure, you have to, how long do you have to do it for? Like, if I want things that if I do this for 60 days,
yeah,
I want to be able to stop and not have to do it again. I want it to work.
I agree.
I can stop and that's it. I don't want anything that I have to take for the rest of my life in order for it to work consistently. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's probably, it doesn't make sense, because if you stop exercising, then of course you're going to lose the body structure that you were exercising to get.
Yes.
So I guess everything you have to continuously do, no matter what it is, in order to have the effect.
Well,
but, I just don't want to get stuck having to constantly rub stuff on me to keep the stuff away.
No, I just wanted to try it because, I figured everybody else was doing it. And I've never done things. I've never done anything that everybody else is doing. I'm not that person. I've never done it before. So I'm not a huge person who jumps on trends. But this one I have seen so much. I thought, you know what? Okay, I'm exercising anyway, but I'm limited to what I can do because of the car accident that I had. I can't do the things, like I can't do full yoga anymore. I can't do Pilates. I can't do this. I can't do that. But I need to do something. So I figured maybe if I do this while I'm doing the exercises I can do, then maybe, I don't know. But I thought I'd give it a shot and see what happens. Now, if we're talking about things like Botox, I can't commit to that because that is lifetime of commitment that you have to do. That's something that if you start that, and God bless anyone who does, you've got to commit to it for the rest of your life. And I can't commit to that. Not right now. So
I'm not very committed when it comes to stuff like that.
I barely remember to put moisturizer on at nighttime before I go to bed, before I just fall asleep. I mean,
exactly. I'm not.
I try.
I can't commit to anything like diets or anything that feels unnatural to me. I can't do it. It's like, I don't know. I mean, to me, getting up, taking a shower, brushing my teeth, those things feel natural to me. Like, that's what I feel like I have to do those things because they feel like a part of me, right?
Yeah.
But all this extra stuff, like, I don't want to go to the gym every day at the same time 3 times. I don't want to do that. That doesn't seem natural to me. But if I learn how to play pickleball, and it's fun,
I want to learn pickleball. I want to learn pickleball.
My husband and the kids were playing pickleball last week, I think it was, and they love it.
Really?
They absolutely love it. I don't even know what it is. I haven't even seen it played yet. I'm gonna have to find a video on YouTube or something.
I think it's a cross between all three of the, like, tennis mixed with badminton mixed with ping pong. I think you put all those things together, and there you go. You have pickleball. I think.
Who makes this crap up?
I don't know. Well, apparently it started on your side of the country, not mine.
On the East Coast?
I think so.
Well, all I know is we heard it from Jamie Foxx. And once he told everybody he was playing pickleball, the Black community was like, pickleball? What is that?
There you go.
And so I blame Jamie Foxx for the pickleball craze that has taken over the Black community. Because I'm telling you, We knew nothing about a pickleball until he said he played pickleball. And we're all looking like, what is that? What
I
is
don't know.
We thought it was something he made up. But no, apparently
No, let me
it
see.
is a game that has been
Pickleball.
around for quite some time. And we just didn't know anything about it.
Where did I know that last time I was in Laughlin, I went into one of the gift shops and they had the cutest little pickleball sweater. And I kept thinking, I really like that sweater, but would it be wrong if I don't play pickleball to wear a pickleball sweater?
No, because you know what? I don't play football, but I love a nice football jersey. They're comfy. So no, you can wear a pickleball.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's my fault. It's my part of the country. It started in Seattle.
Oh,
Yeah, just like coffee.
who created it though? Who created pickleball?
It was invented. It was invented in 1965. So we're a little late to the boat here. 1965 on Bainbridge Island, Washington, off the coast of Seattle. By three guys actually: Joel Pritchard, Bill Bell, and Barney McCallum.
Joel, Bill, and Barney. Were they
Joel, Bill,
were they
and Barney? They were looking for a game that their kids could play together.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Honest mistake.
I guess you weren't high then.
Honest mistake. I just looked at the time.
So,
do you know we've already done half an hour?
really?
Yep. 22 minutes? Okay. We still. It is really hot in here.
I know. It is hot.
Okay.
You know, I'd never come on the show with a tank top. But I was just like, listen.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all are going to have to get this today.
Yeah.
Look, you having a tank top too?
No, I've got a dress. It's a dress.
Oh, okay.
And I usually don't. Yeah, no, I usually try not to show cleavage if I can on TV.
Girl, please,
but
people
here
are
we
trying to buy the cleavage that we have. You better show what your mama gave you.
Right? This is from 4 kids right here.
Yes.
These are all mine from 4 kids.
Yes. That's a good thing.
Yep. Because before I had kids, there was nothing. Nothing.
Really?
Absolutely nothing.
I can't.
Am I
claim
wrong,
that.
Aaron?
Oh,
Huh? He didn't hear me. He says, "You're a liar." Busy working.
I'm not getting in trouble with that.
He's not stupid. Yeah. My husband's not a breast man. He's an ass man.
Ah.
So it wasn't my boobs that attracted him in the first place. It's just a bonus now, right, honey? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay, what do you have going on this week?
We're traveling this week.
That's
family
right.
reunion time.
That's
Huh?
right. So are you
Yeah.
back Sunday? Are we doing a show Sunday or are we not doing a show Sunday?
I'll be traveling back on no show Sunday. No
Okay,
show
so if
Sunday.
we do a
I'll be
show, I
back-
need a
I'll be back
co-host.
Monday.
Okay.
Yep, I'll be back Monday.
Okay. So
Oh, look, I'm gonna have to go, but you got to tell me
Yes.
how the co-hosting thing went the other
it
day.
did
or
not.
something.
It didn't.
So how did you do it?
I
You do
didn't.
it by yourself.
I didn't do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why don't you host by yourself?
That's a good question.
You can.
I probably could. I just haven't done it. I haven't done it before. So I don't know how comfortable I am sitting there talking to myself, because that's what I would feel like. Like at least with this, I'm talking to you. Like I know I'm in the room by myself, but I can see you. We are having a conversation, so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. But otherwise, it's a little weird for me. But I will get there. That is a goal for this year, is to be able to do a live stream when we're away on my own. Because that way I can just jump on and say, okay, fine, let's go, let's do this, and we'll just, wherever we are, whatever we're doing, which we talked about where we're going to be, and I'm going to need to do some of that stuff. So it's a confidence thing, I think. I just have to.
And it's probably, like you said, it's kind of hard to have a conversation by yourself.
You can totally do it. I probably can't. I mean, I talk to myself all the time. Ask my kids. They'll walk in the kitchen and I'm having a good conversation.
I think it's the topic. You have to already have a topic that you want to discuss and elaborate on.
Yeah.
And then go from there. And just like Rena jumping in and different people commenting, you're going to have to like just be connected to the comments.
Yeah.
And elaborate on those and use that as your soundboard if you need one.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I don't know how long you can do it though. Like doing it for a whole hour, that's a long time to talk without
to talk to yourself. Yeah. It's a long time. I mean,
but 30 minutes, you could probably do that. Like if I jump off right now and you continue the show without me, right?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
But you could continue the show with Rena because she's there.
I could.
And you can start a conversation and y'all can continue on and you should practice.
Yeah, we should. I will.
But you're not.
But I'm not going to. Not today. I have a nice warm potato salad waiting for me in the kitchen.
Oh, that's our music.
All right, that's our music. This is probably the fastest show we have ever done.
It is.
We will figure something out for next week. Maybe sometime during the week we can do we can record something. Let me know.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I can definitely jump in on Tuesday or Wednesday evening or something like that.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be in Vegas, but I'll let you know. I think I'm going to be
in Florida. So.
I think I'm going to be filming, but I'm not going to tell anybody where I'm going to be filming. Maybe I'll be in Florida. Yeah, who knows? Lynn knows where I'll be, but I can't tell anybody else. And Rena knows where I'll be, but I can't tell anybody else. But we'll see what we can do. Maybe I can find a co-host for next week to jump in, and we'll see where we go. But in the meantime, have fun in Florida and be careful in Florida because there's a lot of people there. Ugh. Have fun.